Cause of 3-year-old's meltdowns this morning. Banana too small. Top of banana slightly squished. Honey on porridge doesn't sufficiently resemble a swimming pool. Sister had first wee before his third. Doesn't want scooter, does want scooter. Listen, I'm just saying, if your kid has 2 mental breakdowns over bananas, you might not be raising a baby. You might have accidentally taken a chimpanzee home from the hospital. Also, what type of bouginess is porridge? You're telling me people actually eat porridge and it wasn't just from the Goldilocks story? I gotta get out there and experience more breakfast food, apparently. Welcome back to Kids Are Stupid, the series that I honestly love to make. As you guys can tell, this channel has just kind of become my trash can of whatever I want to post. And so when I feel like making fun of stupid kids, this is going to be the series. We're going to be taking a look at the subreddit Kids Are Stupid. So yeah, buckle your seatbelts, and without further ado, let's get into it. My 4-year-old son was brushing his teeth last night, and I noticed he had drawn on the wall in the other room. I called his name, and he yelled back, "I didn't draw on the wall." All I did was say his name. Kids are terrible liars. For some reason, kids really just love to op on themselves, dude. Like, the amount of kids that have snitched on themselves in front of me is ridiculous. My brother loves to do this thing where he tells me not to tell my parents anything. And so I don't. And then my mom will just be like, "Hey, Reese, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh my God, Ryan, did you tell her about?" And then says what I wasn't supposed to tell her about. And it's like, no, dude, why are you snitching on yourself? Why do kids do this to themselves? Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. We can't find my 6-year-old glasses, and today we asked him where they are, and he said, and I quote, "I threw them in the garbage yesterday. The lenses were dirty." Come on, you can't shame a kid for trying to clean up after themselves. They were dirty. What did you want him to do? Clean them? Nah, I don't think so. Aren't glasses mad expensive too? Like, especially kid glasses? Like what, $400 gone quick and easy? Your kid is honestly just trying to teach you that material possessions aren't worth anything. He's really helping you if you think about it. How else are you ever going to learn that there are more valuable things than money? Like punishing your kid for losing valuable things. Come on, that's where the real fun is. Me laying on the couch, toddler. Dad, I just want you to know that I didn't go pee-pee anywhere, okay? I want you to know that I didn't. Me getting off the couch. Listen, Dad, while we're at it, I definitely did not poop in the top of the toilet, so that way every time you flush, a little bit comes out. It's called upper deckering. I definitely did not do that. This kid's just gonna start, like, announcing all the bad things he's never gotten caught for. Dad, I definitely did not take your glasses and throw them in the garbage because you looked ugly with them on. I definitely didn't do that. I definitely didn't catch Mom hanging out with the pool guy when you weren't home and they both paid me $100 not to tell you. That never happened either. Like, if you think about it, that's a really good way to technically tell somebody something without getting in trouble for telling them. What? I never said a word. Lifeguard at the lake. Everyone, please exit the water. We're looking for a 5-year-old boy in blue shorts named Titus. Little boy next to me, also in blue shorts. Hey, my name is Titus too. You know Titus is gonna join in for the search party and be like, "Man, I really hope we find this kid, dude. He has my name. We've probably got a lot in common." They're gonna start being like, "All right, his favorite food is hot dogs, guys. Let's start saying, Titus, there's hot dogs." Man, I love hot dogs. Me and this Titus kid would get along really, really well. I sure hope we find him. It would suck if we didn't. While my sister brags at Thanksgiving about getting her PhD in quantitative microbiology, I'm gonna be thinking about this time we took a bath together. I was 2, she was 5, and I pooped in the tub and she played with it because she thought it was brown Play-Doh. Not too smart then, were ya? I love how in a kid's mind, like, this doesn't even question them. Like, your sister is standing in the corner looking weird, won't look you in the eyes. Next thing you know, there's suddenly brown Play-Doh, and you're like, well, yep, I guess this brown Play-Doh just magically came into the tub without anyone putting it in here or making me aware of it. That makes perfect sense. Might as well play with it. It's definitely not poop. Why does it smell bad? I don't know. Smelly Play-Doh. Who knows? Like, how does that make sense in a kid's head, dude? How in the world would Play-Doh immaculately appear in the middle of the tub? 4-year-old neighbor is thrilled to learn that I do indeed walk the same dog every day. That looks like the same dog from last time. It is. Dad, it's the same dog as last time. This one's just adorable. It's getting a pass, okay? Like, is it kind of dumb? Yes, theoretically it's dumb, but it's adorable, so who cares? And if you don't like that ruling on this one, then I guess you're a heartless person who doesn't adore puppies. That's what. Neighbor boy knocked on my door. Often he needs his soccer ball inflated and asks to use my air compressor. He's holding a big jar of minced garlic, and I'm like, so what's going on? We have Italian or what? And he's like, my grandma can't open the jar. I'm not strong enough. Can you? So I open the jar, and he runs and spills the entire jar on the sidewalk. Well, the one bright side of a small Italian boy dropping a whole ton of garlic outside of your house is at least now you know that vampires definitely won't be bugging you soon because your garlic is going to smell up your sidewalk for the next 8 years. Like, real talk, 6 months from now, you're going to be walking the dog. What's that smell in the air? Is there a gas leak or something? Nah, it's just the time that Billy Joe accidentally dropped an entire jar of garlic for some reason. We put Ryan to bed and we're in the living room watching a movie and heard a noise in Ryan's room. So we called him out there and he said it was in his drawer and that made some noise. So I get up in like 10-15 minutes later to go pee and look in his room and see his little chair up to his dresser and the lid off his fish tank on the ground and the light in the water. And I'm like, why is the lid off the fish tank? I can't find the fish. And the kid's sleeping. So I walk in there and this is what we find. Now he's upset because he killed it and said he just wanted to pet it. Lord help me. And it's a kid sleeping holding this poor fish. Dude, this one is the saddest one yet. Kids are stupid. He thought he was gonna pet the fish and sleep with it. Like, what? Do you really think if you could pet the fish, kid, it would be in the fish tank? Come on. And for everybody like, oh, he's a little kid. By the time I was 4, I'm pretty sure I knew that fish had to be in water to stay alive, man. I don't know what's worse. The fact that, like, he killed the fish or the fact that he had to James Bond to do it, too. He had to climb up on his dresser, like, break into the fish tank. It might as well have been a bank vault, and he still was committed to the craft. It was just that fish's time, man. Rest in peace, Lil Nemo. Why is your kid crying today? Mine didn't get picked in a game that she was playing alone. Well, I don't know what to tell you, kid. If you suck at the game so much that even you don't want yourself on your team, then I don't know why any other people would either. Yesterday morning after his soccer game, my 6-year-old asked me how come the other team gets to change the color of their jerseys every week while we always have to wear purple. When I explained that, in fact, we were playing against a different team every week, his mind was blown. This is how you know for sure that your kid is not athletic and is never going to be good at sports, you know? Like, he doesn't even realize that the players on the other team are changing. That's how you know he's not paying attention. They're out there kicking the ball towards him. He's like counting the amount of 4-leaf clovers on the ground. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was not a soccer player either, but maybe it's time to get your kid out of organized sports if he doesn't even notice that the teams are changing every week. He's like, oh, it's weird. You guys are wearing different colors. You also look taller in different shapes and you have different faces, but whatever. I guess you guys just change a lot of looks every week. The eldest child I nanny, she's 5, has a game where she sits us all in a circle and gives us each a coin with a sticker on it. Anyways, if we flip our coin and it lands on the sticker side up, we have to touch the dead bee she keeps under her bed in a Tupperware. See, but what is stupider here? Having the dead bee and the Tupperware underneath your bed, or being the adult that is touching the dead bee that the 5-year-old has under her bed? You're not convincing me that you're not the dumb one here. When I was 4 or 5, my older sister and I were fighting, and I somehow barricaded myself in the hall closet. She tried to coax me out and I refused, and she finally shouted, "If you don't come out, I'm gonna suck out all the air from in there." It got quiet for a moment or so, and you can probably understand the horror I felt when I saw the tip of a straw slip between the crack of the door and the floor, and heard a sucking noise from the other side. I thought I was going to die that day. See, you guys think this is funny, but that is just a poor soldier caught in the line of duty. You're trying to fight your sister, and next thing you know, she's trying to put you in an airlock and send you out into space? How could she? How could she? Parents on bus 23. A child gave my son his tablet in exchange for an Oreo cookie today on the bus. Please contact me for your tablet back. Your kid comes home after a long day of school. Hey, champ, what'd you learn today? Nothing. Oh, son, where's your iPad? Well, I was chilling on the bus, got a little bit hungry, and you were packing some of these gluten-free fruit snacks, and they weren't cutting it for me. So I traded your iPad for a pack of Oreos. Hope that's okay. And like just slaps you and then keeps walking. Like, you know, the kid that is willing to trade an iPad for an Oreo cookie definitely has slapped his mom at least once, because that's the only way you would ever be that ballsy. Dear parents, we've been made aware of a first grader who brought some of his parents' money to school last week and was handing it out to other first graders. The money was mostly $100 bills, but there were also some 20s and 1s. If any of your kids brought home some unexpected money last week that was given to them by another first grader, could you please let us know? We're trying to help the mother recover as much as the money as humanly possible. Thank you. Dude, oh my God, can you return a kid? Like, imagine your kid just takes all of your life savings and starts handing it out on the playground, and you have to rely on other parents giving it back. Like, let's keep it honest here, okay? Let's be completely honest. The odds of people just giving that money back are slim to none. Your kid comes home with $200 and is like, oh, someone gave this to me. And then 2 days later, there's an email saying that it was randomly given out and they want it back. Yeah, good luck getting your money back. That ain't happening. This might be the dumbest kid yet. I don't think we can top that this week, or not this week, I guess, but this episode. So I'm going to end it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Ooh.
I'm in the streets like it's Tokyo. Girls on me everywhere I go. I'm driving crazy on these open roads. Think I'm smoking cause my eyes are low. 750 in the Utah snow. Yeah, I got that lump from Post Malone. Girl's a dog and she wants my bone. I'm a king, watch me take the throne. On my grind, I've been getting all this